So you can't be a follower, right? Though there's so many more distractions, I feel like now than it was then. You don't want to be a follower, but you also want to do what's right. And yes, people are going to say things. Yes, people are going to talk about you. And yes, people are going to cut you. No, nobody's not going to want to hang around you, because in order to be different, you got to do something different, right? Now, I'm not saying that you got to act funny or phony towards those that love you, but sometimes you got to walk your vision out, right? Sometimes you got to walk out your plan. Everybody's not going to see what you see, and that's okay. You know, you could bring them on later once you get accomplished, once you get all your ducks in a row. But in order to be different, you just got to do something different, right? You got to be the change that you want to see. I know that sounds so cliche. How do I do that? Well, when you see wrong, you do right. When you see a problem, you fix it, rather than nobody's looking or not, right? You only got one life. You only get one chance. And also, you tap into you hold on to what pushes you, right? You lean into what gives you strength. One of the things for me personally is my faith. It's my faith in God. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me pushing. You know, it's a God somewhere. You know, though it may feel like he don't be here, but he's actually here. And that's one of the things that keeps me going, right? One of the great things about God is, it all depends on what your religion is, but I really, really believe everything that he says. And not just what I see what happens with other people, but this is why the church said you got to know him for yourself. You got to know him for yourself. You will be surprised at what you find out. You will be surprised at the words of encouragement. And with God, all you need is that one word. He don't say much sometimes. Sometimes he don't say much. You just say one word, right? So for me, that's my faith. For you, it may be, you know, some people pull onto the universe, some people pull on the crystals, and you know, that's what keeps them going, talking to the ancestors. That's what keeps them going. But for me, I could just tell you what I know. I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you from what I know, and what really, really works for me. My faith in God, that's it. You know? So me and him, we taking this walk. You know? So you may have that support system that keeps you going, right? That keeps you motivated, that reminds you how different you are, that reminds you that you're a leader, that reminds you that you got this. You know, yes, it's a lot of competition out here in this world. Yes, it's somebody out there that probably could do it better than you. It happens, you know, but it's only one of you. Ain't that many of you running around. It's only one of you. And sometimes when you put, like I like to say, you put your stank on it, you put your little twist to it. Can't nobody bake a cake like you. Can't nobody run a business like you. Can't nobody talk to a crowd like you. Somebody else's formula. Don't use somebody else's template. One thing about it, you cannot fool people. People love authenticity. They love the realness, right? So you want to be better, you got to do better. You can create something. You don't have to start off big. If you want a nonprofit organization, you ain't got no building, you ain't got no tent, that's fine. Even if you got 4 followers, even if you got 4 people, you go out there and you make it happen. You use what you got. You be a difference, right? One thing I learned about in leadership is that when you start the process, people gonna follow you. You'll get followers. I'm not talking about people that you know, people that you don't know. They'll just support you. They will stand behind you. This is why you just got to be different. It don't matter if you got 4 customers. If you got that one customer that keep on coming back over and over and over again.